what's up? We're Crown the Empire and you're watching RichardThinks.org.
Yes.
I can. First?
Yeah. My first time was actually, I think in like 2005 or 6. It was a while back, but it was when a lot of punk bands were on Warped. It wasn't so much like the stuff now, but yeah, I went and saw The Unseen was the first band I've ever seen at Warped, and it was one of the coolest things ever because I was into punk rock a lot when I was a little kid. Yeah, and I met Travis Barker that day and got to hang out backstage and all kinds of stuff. It was really, really cool. So that was mine.
I went in like, I think it was 2011, and my favorite bands at the time were like We Came as Romans and Attack Attack, and I was like front row watching Attack Attack just kill it on main stage. And it was like, you know, I never got to see them live, so it was a big deal for me back then. So we've been huge. Like everyone in the band had gone to Warped Tour as fans before, and now we're playing it as a dream come true. So yeah. 2 years in a row, actually. So.
Yeah, my first time was actually in my old band. We had just won the Battle of the Bands thing. We're playing on the small stage, and yeah, it was really cool. We had a bunch of our friends just come out and watch us. Our crowd obviously wasn't too big or anything, but yeah, it was a great time, and I thought it was so cool that I could do anything I wanted at Warped Tour that day. So it was awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, the first time for me was, you know, last year that we played, and the first day we were standing backstage, and you know, as cliche as it is, you're just sitting there looking at that crowd, you know, about to walk on the stage at Warped Tour. You know, it's something that it's all been a dream of ours. You're about to accomplish. You're about to go on that stage and do something that you've always wanted to do, and it was an incredible experience. So, any particular, you got something off the top of your head? Particular memories. I mean, every day is crazy on Warped Tour. Like it's.
Honestly, it was this year, probably the APMAs winning the award and getting to play main stage this year. That's been like huge dream of ours. I mean, everybody in the band, it's a big deal to us, and yeah, we finally got to do it. So to be on that was awesome, and both of those things were just great. It was insane. Come prepared. It's a very like tight schedule here at Warped Tour. So if you mess, I mean, you don't want to like take too long doing anything like that. And if you're touring on it, have a reliable vehicle. That's the biggest thing. Having a vehicle that's just like can constantly give you AC, because there's nowhere to go with air conditioning out on Warped Tour. So that's a big thing.
We've had ours, you know, break on us a few times, and it was pretty rough last year.
Terrible, terrible. It sucks when it breaks.
Yeah, just have a lot of water on stage. Like you never know where you're. I mean, kind of know where you're playing. If you're playing somewhere like Florida where it's super humid and really hot, like bring a lot of water and prepare for that. So. Warped Tour is like summer camp for like adults. It's a totally different, you know, thing. There's so many bands. Like, you know, normal tours you're on like with, you know, anywhere from 3 to 6 or 7 bands, and this is like there's like 100, I think, or somewhere around that. So it's like a, you know, summer camp for bands, I think. Yeah. That's the biggest difference. It's like you got a food line, you got to wait in, and there's just everybody's hanging out, having a good time. You know, it's a lot of fun. So it's a good bit different. Final thoughts on the tour. Well, thank you, Kevin Lyman, for having us for 2 years. It's been incredible being on the tour. Go pick up our new album, The Resistance Rise of the Runaways, on iTunes, Best Buy, FYE, that whole thing. Go to thisistheresistance.com. All of our exclusive content is there. And you know, we love you guys, and thank you for supporting us.
Positive feedback about it.
A lot more than we expected, actually.
Yeah.
Usually there's a lot of haters, and there aren't as many, not even close as many this time, so we're really excited about that.
Yeah, not at all.
So let's talk about the concept for this album. Can you tell me a little bit about that? And the continuation, I guess, from the Fallout?
Well, the concept was, the Fallout was like a loosely based concept record on, what you would kind of say